One thing that I'm 100% confident about when it comes to Upwork is my ability to spot lucrative job opportunities and then apply for them and then get those invites and start going for the interview. Now, this is a skill that I've developed over a long period of time, and now it seems very simple for me. Sometimes I even tend to forget that this is really something that is difficult to master for most people. So in today's video, we are going to go into the details of how do you spot a lucrative opportunity. That is really important. And second, how do you apply for that opportunity? So in day 3 of our mentorship program, we talked about proposal writing. So this is day 4, and we are going to talk about spotting lucrative opportunities on Upwork. Now, most people will downplay this topic because they think they know. And that's the mistake most people make. They think that they know, they understand, they know how to do this. But if you watch up to the end of this video, I am going to show you exactly the techniques that I use to spot lucrative jobs and how do I assess the job that if I apply for it, I'll be able to get the job. I'll be able to land at least an invite of that job, because getting an invite is really important, because it's like a one step into that particular job. So you must try to get yourself an invite, and that's what I'm going to show you that, but I'm only going to show you at the end, towards the end of this video, because I want you to pay attention and watch the rest of the video. It just makes sense for you to watch the entire video so you get the full idea. If you are new to this channel, my name is Jesse Kamara. I am a full-time freelancer on Upwork and a professional product manager. So if you are new, I want to welcome you to this program. This is day 4. We are on a journey to get you your first job on Upwork. If you already have your first job, then I want to help you to scale your business on Upwork. All right. So we've started from day 0 to day, we are going from day 0 to day 14. So if you are with us, please watch this video and then watch the rest of the other videos. And I want to take a minute of your time. All of you guys that are watching me, I want to take a minute of your time. If you have not done so already, please take 1 minute of your time and subscribe to this channel. It will help the channel a lot, and also it will help a lot of people to see this content and be able to benefit from it, because I'm providing everything. I'm not hiding. I'm not like other people or other YouTubers. You yourself can testify this. I show you exactly what I've been doing, and I'm giving you everything that I know. So if you follow meticulously, carefully, and you listen to me, you take your time and be patient and learn, then you'll be able to do exactly what I'm doing. So today I'm going to show you what I have been doing. One thing though that I want to talk about is, as a new freelancer, you have limited number of connects. Now let's talk about connect, because this is really an important aspect of freelancing, right? Connects. So when applying for a job on Upwork, you are expected to spend connect. Connects is like points. All right. So just look at it like you going, maybe you want to play a particular game and somebody say you have to have like 10 points before you can play that game, right? So Upwork use points. These are points. These are just points that Upwork gives you. So the moment you create a new account, Upwork gives you 50 points, like 50 points that you have on your account. So each month, I think they give you something like 10 points. Each month, they give you something like 10 points. I don't know whether that has increased. I have not followed that over the last couple of months, so I don't know exactly. But that's what they do. Every month, they give you some points. Now, when you want to apply for a job, Upwork will tag the job, how many points you have to spend. So normally, I think now it's about 16 points per job that you're applying for. You have to spend like 16 points. So these 16 points, so if you don't have points on your account, basically you cannot apply for a job. So there is limitation for new freelancers. So that is why this particular topic that we are going to deal with today is very important. So you don't just waste your points on every job that you see. You have to make a conscious decision, deliberate act to see those points that are really useful for you to see those job or opportunities that are really useful for you to apply. So if you are applying your points, you are using up your points, make sure you use them for the right kind of jobs. So you don't just apply for every job that you see. You see, that's why I think this is really important that you stay with me so that we'll go through this step by step so that you see how I do it. At least you learn from my own experience, even if you already know how to do it, but you can learn from what I already know, which can add to your own knowledge and improve on how you do it. All right. So let's go to the computer and go into the details of this. So today we are going to use my account, my actual account that I'm using on UpWork. So this is the best part of this show, I would say. Like, so to speak, it's not a show, but this is a tutorial or a mentorship program, right? But I show you exactly my account. I don't hide anything. And the reason for that is I don't want to be like other people that just talk about these topics, but they don't actually have any serious standing on Upwork. I have a very strong and prominent standing on Upwork, so I can speak authoritatively about some of these things because I have gone through them and I know how hard it is to find your first job. And that's exactly what I want to help you to do. So let's go to my computer then. All right, so guys, we are on my so we are currently on my account. So we are here. As you can see, this is my account, the actual account that I'm currently using. So I have been showing you. So if you've been watching our tutorials or my tutorials, you will definitely see that this is my account. And so we are going to use this one to look for a lucrative job. So today we are going to look for a job, a product management job, all right, on Upwork. So through this process, I want to walk you through the process that I normally use to look for a job. And the reason for that is for you to actually see the way I think about the process of looking for a job. So imagine that I've run out of jobs and now I am looking for a new job on Upwork and I really want to take my time to look for this job. And I have limited connects. So as I was saying, so so the next thing that we need to do is just I'll just click on this tab here. What I click on actually is this Upwork. I just clicked on this Upwork icon at the top here. So now that I have clicked on that Upwork icon, I'll bring something close. So you can see on my search, there is this search bar at the top here. It's very important that you see this search bar. It's up here, this one. So you can basically type for you can type there for a job or something. All right, you can just type for any job that you are looking for if you want to, or you can come to the bottom here. So for me, since my account is an existing account, I've already added like filters. You can see this product management filter. You have software development filter. So basically, jobs that are currently shown on my feed here, you can see they are related to product management and they are software development jobs. So also based on my profile, so basically I am a product manager, project management, and also agile team lead. If you look at my profile, that's what is up there, like the title of my profile. So let's go there again so that you just make sure. I want to make sure you see exactly what I'm talking about. So if you look here, you will see that this is a product management, project management, and agile team lead profile. That's what is on my profile. So Upwork understands that that's what my profession is or my specialization is. So basically, they are now suggesting jobs that are related to that profession. So if I say best match, if I go to best matches, it means these are jobs that matches my profile. Basically the title of my profile or the skill set that I have selected when creating my account. If you don't know how to create your account, by the way, we have a video on this series wherein I have walked people step by step on how to create an account. So just look through some of my video, go to the channel, look through, you will see a step-by-step guide on how to create a powerful Upwork account. This is really important as well. You need to know how to create your account. All right. So you can see the best matches. Next one is your recently posted. You can just use this. Now, for me, most times I just limit my search here. And the reason is not because I'm lazy. That's the only reason. Because I'm a very lazy person. I'm lazy, basically. I'm not able to go and start doing all the search. But today we are going to do a deeper search. All right. So now what I want us to do is to just click. If you look at, let's look at the feed. What is on the feed? Yeah, what do we have there? So you can see click up funnels is one of those jobs that I posted 6 minutes ago. And so also you can see all of the jobs that are being posted, like on my feed. You see jobs that are associated to my specialization, but basically they are general jobs. They are everything, right? So what you need to do is to basically come to best matches. So jobs that are actually matched my skill set. If I click on best matches, what will happen is that they will basically filter the jobs that best matches my skill set. Now, before we go there, I want to talk about Connect a bit. The reason is I talked about Connect a little bit, so you have to understand about Connect first before we start looking for jobs. So let's get there. So look here on the right side of your screen, so you can see this is my profile. I just want to go to this point here so that you can just zoom in there a bit. So you can see this is my profile. You see my profile. Complete your profile 100%. My profile is 100%. So you can see here promotes with ads. So basically on Upwork, you can promote yourself with ads, right? You can do availability badge, which shows that you're available, you're available for hire. Then you can boost your profile. Boosting your profile basically means that you can simply buy Connect. You can use Connect to boost your profile. So you want Upwork to show your profile to clients that are coming to look for freelancers, right, on the platform. So if a client posts a job, you want Upwork to show your profile, so you can post that. That's one way you can do it as well. Then connects, right? But this particular feature, I think, is a great feature. For me, if I have a chance to speak to Upwork, I'll probably tell them that why can't you find a way for new freelancers to make it easier for freelancers to enter into the freelancing space, because it has become so difficult for new freelancers to enter because of this huge competition that is on the platform. So they can create a feature that basically help freelancers, like specific criteria, things like, for instance, if you're active on the platform and you've completed your profile 100%, you've read the terms and conditions of Upwork and so on, they can just tag you with some kind of badge that says you are very active or you are very enthusiastic or something like that. Then they can recommend those people to clients that have jobs that are entry-level jobs. Then people can hire those freelancers and see how those freelancers progress, if they maintain those jobs or not, right? That's just a suggestion for Upwork. You don't have to worry about it. But what I'm saying is boosting your profile is expensive for new freelancers, because it means you have to buy Connect for you to be able to do it. So it's not simple that easy. So what we are looking for is Connect. We want to look at Connect, right? So let's click there. Now you will see I have my available Connects. You can see I have 142 Connects. And that's because I don't actively apply for jobs unless a job really hits me before I apply for jobs. So mostly because Upwork keeps adding every month, they add for me some Connect. So that's why you see my Connect multiplying. So now I can use as many Connects as I want. So I can view the details of this Connect. I can also buy the Connects, right? So this is what I was talking about when I said Connect, this number. So if you have a new account, you'll notice that your Connect will be like 50 Connect. But when you apply for a job or you want to use the available badge, then they will reduce your Connect, because you have to pay some Connect to do those kind of things, right? So this is a way that Upwork uses to basically make their own money as well, to monetize some of these things, because this platform, I'm sure it's not easy to maintain. So let's come back to the job search. So when I go to best matches, now you see jobs that are focused on project management start coming up. For instance, this is force multiplier, project manager, business analyst, executive assistant. So this is a one job that is it looks really good. And then you can see project management assistant is also another fine job. and intermediate project manager for that. So you can see now that the title of project manager, product management are coming up because I am now searching based on best matches on my skill sets, right? So you can see all of these jobs. I can take a look at them. This one has been posted 8 hours ago and so on. So this is how you search. You can go up to the bottom there and see all of the best matches that are currently available. Then you can see recently posted. So recently posted is also very similar to best matches, but then it's also related to software development, but they are not very specific to product management or project management. So they are not focused on my specialization. In your case, it's your specialization. If you are a virtual assistant, then you recently posted will not be the best matches, will be like the best jobs that are associated to your skill set. All right. So here you can see different jobs and so on and so forth. So now let's go. I don't want to waste much time. This is something that I know you can do. But then let's go to best matches before we even go into searching for a job. What do we do first? Okay, let's search for a job, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's search for a job because I want to show you some other things that are really, really important when you are searching for a job, whether you should apply for that job or not. How do you make that decision? So we are going to that next. But I want to start with, let's say product manager. All right. All right. What am I writing? So I'm going to there. So I just have that. So now I'm basically searching. So now clicking on the search, when you hit search, do you see the interface has changed? Now I want to walk you through step by step how to understand this interface. Now, the jobs that have been filtered, they are basically generally product management jobs, or some jobs that are associated with product management, right? You can see Shopify product listing. Now I am not referring to product listing. I'm talking about product management, but they gave me that job as well. And you can check how long this job was posted, how many minutes ago. So you can see this is 10 minutes ago. So you see social media marketing, social media strategy. So all of these jobs, they are basically related to product. If they have product management as a tag, then they will come up. You can see that, management is there, management, social media management. So just took management. So they use the keywords manager and product. So, and then they bring up all sort of jobs here. You can see all sort of jobs. But now what you need to do is for you to filter, actually. And that's exactly what we are coming to now. Now you have this tab on the left here. So this tab, basically, if you come here, you click on here, you will see all categories. You will see the categories that are available. For instance, accounting. You can go into specific things like admin support and data entry. So you can see if I want project management and virtual assistant, then I can just click on those two so that the system can just filter these ones for me. All right. And let's see what can we do here. Product design, yeah, put that as well. So yeah. So I'm basically looking for things that are, I don't know whether I'm doing it right. So yeah, but you can see the different domains that are available: DevOps, information security, compliance, all sort of things. Like you have all these other things, right? So for me, what I would do, I'll just leave product management, probably also take a virtual assistant as a job. Then I will leave it at that. Now you will see that job that we looked for just now, the one that we saw there, has now come up because now I am now filtering by product manager and so on, right? So you can now see that these jobs now are now coming up. So Amazon, FBA, tax and accounts. So I'm having a lot of taxation jobs here. Maybe I need to do my filter properly. All right. But the idea there you can also see, the idea is that you know how to filter, you know how to select your own domain. So now also you can see the domains that have the filters that have the ones that have how do you call it? The ones that have collected, the filters that I've selected rather. So you can remove any of these filters if you want to. But the important thing that I really want to show you is this tab here at these tabs here. So here you can now filter by experience level. So you can say entry level. So you can see that entry level for the filters that I've done, we have about 77 jobs. You can see them. You can actually see the number there, 77. And also if you are a new on Upwork and probably you don't have experience, 9 to 5 job experience, you can filter by entry level. All right. But if you're an expert of sorts, you can look for expert job. Then you can also look at maybe the rates. You can indicate if you are looking for hourly jobs, if you want to be. And for me, I would advise you to look for hourly job, because hourly jobs, they take a long time. And because they take a long time, that can help you to build repetition on the platform. So hourly job is good. So if you are new on the platform, select entry jobs. All right. Entry jobs, then they can easily get you a job, even if you have experience in the outside world. But entry jobs can easily get, and there are some entry jobs that are really are really paying high, so you can easily get in. All right. Then you can also look for fixed price if you want to, and you can indicate this filter. I don't normally use. I don't think it makes. I don't want to limit myself, right? So I don't want to limit my pricing. Like this is basically when you select on fixed price, then you can select what, like the payments, okay, the payment bracket for fixed price. Then you can select that. The number of proposals that have been submitted for the job, you can also filter if the job is less than 5 proposals. So this is a fine one, wherein that can help you to be on the first page of the proposal list. So when you submit your proposals, so Upwork shows the proposal, I think 10 per each page, right? So the pages are paginated, so you have 1, 2, 3. So if you submit your proposal late, it means maybe your proposal will be on the page 4, page 5, or page 3, something like that, which means the clients will have to go to page 3 to see your proposal. But if you search for jobs that have like less than 5 proposals, it means if you send a proposal for those jobs, you do it very quickly. What will happen is your job will be on the first page, and then when the client comes to review those proposals, they can easily find you. So it is normally good to filter less than 5. All right, it's good, but this also will reduce the number of jobs that are available for this, because you can now see there are only 8 out of 77. So you see clients information, so you can see. So basically these are filters that you can make use of, like the length of the project. This is important for me. I will always select this one. All right. Why do I select more than 6 months? The reason is simple. I don't want to apply for a job that I will just go there 1 month, 2 months, and then they drop me off. Then also jobs that are short, that have short lifespan, they have a lot of pressure. So the client does not have time to allow you to settle. They will not give you a month for a job, especially for a job, for maybe a job is like 3 months or 6 months. They will not give you a month for you to settle, right? But for a job that is more than 6 months, most times the client will understand that you don't fully kick off the moment you start the job. So you have to be an expert to hit the ground running the moment you join that job, right? So sometimes you need time to settle, especially if you are new. You need to learn the ropes of the business of the client, and so on and so forth. So if you apply for a short-term job and then you get to that job, the risk is that if you are not fast, you are not quick to pick up on how to work with the client and make the client happy, at the end of the day, you'll be kicked out of that job, and then they give you a very nasty feedback, which can destroy your account on Upwork. So that's why if you are new on the platform, I would advise you to go in for jobs that are more than 6 months. Always do this. Even up to now, I always go for jobs that are more than 6 months. I don't go for jobs that are less than that, because I want to have something that is stable. Stability is very important, and it keeps you building your reputation, and it also keeps cash coming in on a month, on a weekly basis, which is good, right? That's why we are here. Let's be honest. Why would I want to go and waste my connect on a job that is very short, right? So if you have created a reputation already on the platform, that's fine. This is just my own personal choice. If you want to take that route, please go. If not, do whatever you want. But that's something that I would just advise. The next thing is the job must be more than 30 hours a week. So now you can see you are narrowing down. Now from 3 jobs, we still have 3 jobs. Initially, one of the filters we selected was 5 here. It was 5 here, but now it has been reduced to 3, because the more filters you select, the lower the number of jobs that are available that meets those criteria, because these are like criteria that you are setting. So now you can see all of these jobs. Now you can see 4 or less connects, 8 or less. So now you see only 16 connects. That's for all of the 3 jobs that are available within those criteria. I have to spend 16 connects for me to apply for them, right? So that's what this means. Now, if you want contract to hire, it means the client is willing for you to work for hourly rate for some time, and then after some time, they will want to bring you as a full-time staff. You can click on this, because this is what contract to hire rules mean. So there are only 2 of these jobs that allows that, okay? But for me, I don't select any of these filters. But now you can see we have a couple of interesting filters. Now you can see here, you see furniture production project manager. All right, this is one. All right, and also you have administrative assistant. It's also one of those jobs. And then you have this other one. So you can see there are only 3 jobs that meet those criteria. So filtering, this is how you filter for your own category. So you can select a whole category. You don't have to be too specific like the way I did it, especially on the category level here. You can just be very specific. All right. If you are on the category level, you have to be generic. Generic in the sense you can just select like admin jobs. So admin jobs, under admin jobs, you have virtual assistants, you have data entry, you have different things, right? So you can just select admin as an option. Once you select that generalization, then you can have more options of jobs that you can look through and filter through. Now let's go. I would now remove all of these filters, because I don't want to use any of these filters. I still want to use my feed to show you how you can spot a job that you need to apply for, right? So how do we do that? So you just click on this, clear your filters. I'll just clear that. And then I am back to where I started. So I'm just going to click on this, my UpWork icon up there. Then I'm taken back to my feed, all right? So now I am back to my feed. So I'm going to look at the best matches, jobs that best matches my skills. So I have one of those jobs. You can see it was posted 58 minutes ago. But then let's check if this job meets my criteria. So my criteria are very simple. Number one, the job has to be a job that is more than 6 months long. Number 2, it has to be an hourly paid job. And number 3, the client has to have a verified payment. So the first thing that I check for is, does the client has a verified payment? So the client has to be payment unverified. So this client has an unverified payment. So basically, I don't check for anything else. The moment I see that the client has unverified payment, I will not apply. I will not work with this client, because I want to make sure that the client can pay me if I apply for this job, right? So the way UpWork does that is they allow the client to input their credit card, and then UpWork charges test their credit card to make sure that the credit card is working, and then they will say that the client has a verified payment. So this client does not have a verified payment. Maybe they have not updated their payments method yet. So I'm moving on to the next job. I don't even want to waste time. So next thing I will check, okay, this client has verified payment. Now, how long is this job? I'm going to check. More than 6 months. Great. Now the next criteria is less than 30 hours per week. Now this criteria of less than 30 hours per week, sometimes I'm flexible with it. I'm not like really rigid on the 30 hours per week. Sometimes it can be 20 hours. It can be maybe 25. It depends, right? But I am flexible, because I can still take on a job. If it is a perfect match for me, I can still take on that job. So this job is also an hourly job. I don't know how much the client is going to pay per hour. So I will check this if I want to. How do I check this? I'll click on this job. Okay. Let me zoom out. So if I click on this job, I will check what is the average rate that the client is paying. This is how I know whether this is a good job for me, right? You can see the average rate that the client is paying is 24 $0.47, which means I can apply for this job, put maybe $25 or $30. Maybe the clients can consider it. All right. So this is something that I normally check. However, before I rush into applying for this job, I want to check other jobs to see whether they meet the 30 hours threshold. So let's go again. Now let's see what we can do. Let's go to the next job. So this is 3 hours ago, intermediate. All right, this job is good. Let's see if the payment is verified. Yes, the payment is verified. And this client has spent like 10K on the platform. They are from Canada. This is good. So for me, a job like this is really good. And for maybe the rates is a problem for me. If I want to apply for this job, I want to become somebody who works for this client. But let's say I am new to the platform, $6 to $10 is a good rate, especially for a job that is more than 6 months long and it starts more than 30 hours per week, which is great for me. So what I would say is let's check this job out. Let's see, intermediate project manager for dynamic software and marketing projects, right? So let's see. Sometimes I also do check what is required, like the requirement down here. Project management, budget management, decision making, project workflow, and so on. These are things that are within my domain. These are things that I can do, I can easily do, and I can easily help these clients to work on this project. But however, I do check other things as well. I want to see whether this client is really, really a good match for me. So let's see what happens. So I'm going to zoom in there, and let's focus on this side of the job. Okay, let's focus on the side of the job. I want us to focus on this side. So let's see. So how many connects do you need to spend to apply for this job? Is 16 connects. I have 142 connects available. About the clients, let's see what's happening here about this client. This client has gotten 4.77 reviews out of stars, 4.77 review rating rather, and out of 36 reviews, which means the client has some reviews which I want to see. And also the client is from Canada. Then you can see the client has posted 61 jobs and 73% higher, which means the client is actually hiring people, even though it's not like really good, because you see that the percentage is very low here, 73%. I'm expecting if you are, you should be around 80-90%, but that's fine. You can see they've spent like 12K total spends on, and they've hired like 46 2 active jobs currently, and their average rate is 9.14, which means if you are applying to these clients, you have to know that the average pay, there could be people that are being paid $15, $20, but I don't expect that somebody will be here that are paid $60 or $70, something like that. That's not possible, because the client average pay is basically 9.5. So you can see that this is good. If if my rate is at $10 or it's at $6 or $7, then or $5, then this is a good fit for me. I'll be able to work with this client. All right. So you can see those are the things that I normally check. These are things that you can check. How long has this client been on the platform? None of these are really like things that can change your mind. It's just that it gives you more information about the clients. All right. It's just for you to find more information about the client. Then the next thing for me is I'll come and look at this part. Now, I'll look at this part because I want to know how many invites that the client has already sent and how many proposals have come in. So you can see it's between 5 to 10 proposals. So there is still like a low number of proposals that have come in for this job. So if I apply my proposal, it is possible for the client to see my proposal. Then you can see that the client has sent 3 invites. Now, this is important. Most clients have worked with other project managers before, and now they've sent invites for this project manager to apply for the same job. So a job like this is very risky because clients have sent invites out. So maybe they already have somebody in mind that they already want to that they want to hire. Maybe it's somebody that they've worked with before and so on. So basically, they've sent 3 invites and 1 person has only responded because they still have like 2 unanswered. So this is a good opportunity. Sometimes if you apply for this job, some clients will tend to review the proposals that are submitted and also look at what the invites. So it's a situation wherein you have to make a decision, because it could be that the clients already have somebody in mind. But mostly, if they have somebody in mind, they will only send one invite. That's the thing. That's the catch there. They will only send one invite. And if it is only one invite that they send, I will not apply for that job, because they already have somebody in mind. But if they have sent 3 invites, it means they've just reviewed some freelancers that they think that they are a good fit, and then they have invited them. So I will still apply, but I want to apply when the jobs are less than 5 proposals, because by then I will be able to be on top spot and maybe boost my proposal a bit, to just make sure that I can see my proposal. And if my proposal is really good, more than the people that he has invited, then I'll get the invite to go for an interview, which is good for me, right? But if they only invited one person, then I will not apply for that job. I will reserve my connects, because I don't have enough connects. All right. But another way that you can check is to look at the client's history. You come here. Now, 2 things that are really important. Look at the feedback that is provided for these clients. What freelancers are saying about these clients is very important, because it helps you to understand whether this client is a very good person or not, or whether you would like to work with them. Because if you work with a client that is problematic, they will provide very nasty feedback for you. So I'll look for the feedback that freelancers have provided for this client. And second, I will also look at the feedback that this client has provided for freelancers. Have they provided very nasty feedback? And did they explain what was the problem and so on? So you have to look for this, because I don't want to work for a client who provides bad feedback for freelancers. I don't want to destroy my career on Upwork. So you have to be very careful with that. So now what do you do? It has been a great experience with Mike. So first of all, I've gotten the name of the client. The name of the client is Mike, right? So freelancers, no feedback was provided. This client did not provide a feedback to this freelancer. So the freelancer has worked for a fixed price of $2,300, and the client did not provide any feedback, which is not juicy, to be honest. Now, here you can see this freelancers provided like a 3.55 stars rating. He just says thanks. So the freelancer, now Mike is providing feedback. He only gave 2 stars, right? 2 stars rating. So this is something that I normally look for. So let's look. What's the problem there? What's the problem? So WordPress never approved the plugin. All right. So basically, the freelancers worked on a plugin project, but WordPress did not approve the plugin. They emailed me back 10 things wrong with it. Half of the front end styles don't look like the mockups. I had to babysit the project. Code quality was bad, not to standard. I suggest VJ uses a linter like Google's blah blah blah. Okay, so you can see that this freelancer has not done the job that Mike hired him for. So this is something that I know, okay, it's fair, because Mike tried to explain the problem and then provided this as a problem. This could be that the freelancer was busy with other projects, or maybe the freelancer is inexperienced. I also suggest that he uses MVC file structure, so you can see another thing that you can learn from this particular conversation is that this particular client has technical background, so he knows what he's doing. So unfortunately for this freelancer, and he was not able to deliver what he promised, and therefore the client was not happy, and he provided 2 stars. So now this is a big problem for this particular freelancer, and I don't see any problem here for Mike, the client. It was the freelancer who did not perform. So this is okay for me. I can still apply for this job. Communication is okay, but can be greatly approved. This means improved. VJ often goes offline for days at a time when you need him the most. He is decently cooperative, but can be defensive at times, you see. So these are the issues that Mike is highlighting. So what do you think will happen? Do you think people will come and hire a freelancer like this? It's basically has put VJ in a very difficult situation, here. So this is why you want to work with clients that are very honest. But to be honest, from this particular discussion, I see that Mike is very honest by explaining, giving the details. And if you are a client out there and you are watching this, it is important that you provide more information so that people understand what really transpired. And be honest, because by you posting a feedback like this for a freelancer, you can make or destroy the career of that freelancer. All right. So, but Mike is very, very courteous here and very good. So you can see to freelancer VJ. So they've actually worked before. Update to freelancing. So they've worked before. You can see he gave 5 stars to VJ, but there was no feedback. He just gave 5 stars. And then you can see also to another freelancer here and so on. So guys, you can check. You can see that this client is really active on this platform. They have about 32 jobs. You can check what you can assess for yourself. So I'm going through all of this because I want you guys, I have not even read